How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is the, what is it? October the 20th. Oh, just got done doing chores. A little later than usually, about 6 o'clock. I'd be done by now. But not quite today. Today's running a little bit late. But that's good because it's a beautiful night out. And I stopped by my cousin's house. He bought a new house and checked that out. That was really cool. And he doesn't live too far away now. That's even better yet. About 10 miles, like that. 15, 1400. Yeah, about 10, 11 miles. They're cutting beans behind me. You can see a combine go by there in a little bit. That's the neighbor's farm over there. And, might get to rent it next year. I put an offer in on it anyway. I don't know if they will. It's kind of a bad deal how it might come up for rent, but it might be for rent. So I put a bid in. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. And but the fellows that's doing that behind me, you're going to see that combine's going to go by pretty soon. He's just custom harvesting that for him. But yeah, I just did horse chores. You can see the horses are looking. You see them? I don't know if you can see them or not. They're over there eating. And this was the first night of hay, first day of hay of the fall. Oh, there you see the combine going by over there. Hopefully that ain't too loud. Yeah, it's the 20th of October. The pasture is pretty much done. It's done. Maybe I'll do a short. I'll drive over there and do a short and show you the pasture. That new pasture with that new fence that I put in. I don't want to have them overdo it. It got really established. I actually planted it a year ago, and I only put them on there about 30 days ago. So it had all spring and summer to get established. But that's the lightest part of the farm right there. Is that where that pasture's at. So it needed every bit of it. And as dry as it was this fall, yeah, they would have worked it over pretty hard. I went and got hay. I don't grow my own hay. Hopefully next year I do. That's what's going to go in that field back behind me. But and then I got another couple little patches where I'm going to be able to put some hay in next year. My hay guy, he lives over by Couch, Indiana, and he said he didn't get a third cutting on his hay because it was just so dry. And I said before, in northwest Indiana, it was flat dry this fall. Now, I know we had good crops, and we had really good crops a little ways away from here. Well, across the whole corn belt, we had good crop. Record crop, I don't think it's a record, but it's really good. I'm for sure what I'm telling you is the truth. It's not a record, but it is really good. But here in northwest Indiana, boy, it turned off dry there in August and September, and really a big part of July wasn't. We had a couple rains in there that was okay, but boy, it was nothing to write home about, that's for sure. But got a little bit of work done this weekend. That was good. I got all the sticks picked up along the driveway, the big sticks, limbs, I should say. My stepson dug out some trees and got my driveway. When I say big stuff like this big around. I got that all picked up, and I got to pick up the little sticks, but I'll do that over this week. What else did I get done this weekend? I don't remember what all I did this weekend, but I was busy all weekend. I went and got hay today, and then my hay guy said he didn't have that third cutting, and usually I would just kind of go get hay when I needed it every other week or every 3 weeks. I mean, because I was gone. Last winter, I was gone all winter. During the week. I wasn't home every night like I am now. But I don't think he's going to run out. I'm almost positive he's going to run out. So I either need to get, and he has livestock as well, so I need to get whatever I'm going to get from him here before the next month or so, and then probably find a little bit more over the for the end of the season. This hay's pretty good. Now they've been on green grass. They're eating grain right now, so they're not even thinking about that hay. But this hay's pretty good, and if it was wintertime, they'd really like it. But right now, they still got some green. They're getting shut off the pasture tomorrow. They would have been shut off today, but I didn't get home till late. And they'd just be in their winter pasture, winter lot. Hey, but anyways, but being home every day, I would just last few years, I would just put a big round bale in for them, and then they could nibble on it all week. And when I got home on Friday, they'd eat about a big round bale a week, a bale and a half. I'd put one in on the weekend, maybe when I got home, and then maybe make sure they had a full one when I left on Sunday. Well, now being here on the week, every night, I can feed them square bales and kind of monitor their intake a little bit more. Before they kind of just got all they wanted. But now then they didn't get grain during the week. Now they'll get grain during the week. Between the four of them, they get a 5-gallon bucket of feed every day. And then a half a bale of hay a piece, but little Butterscotch that just walked past, she don't need a half a bale, she's just a little pony. And these big old fat hogs behind me, like old Pokey right there, she probably needs a half a bale. But they waste a little bit, of course, and so it's a little bit tricky. You want to make sure they have plenty, but I think I might be able to get by I don't know if I get by a little more cheaply or not. The price went up. I was paying $5 a bale. I'd get them in big bundles, 21 bale bundles. Or I'd get big round bales for $50 a bale. A lot of folks don't want big round bales because, first of all, it's harder to monitor the horses. But second of all, you got to have a tractor to move them. A lot of folks don't have a tractor and a loader to move them things around. So sometimes that'd be a little cheaper. But these went up. These were $6 a bale. And I think most hay in my area, square bales, if it's any quality at all, is $8 a bale. And I bet really, really good alfalfa is even more than that. But for my old horses, basically cow hay works for them. They've never had good hay. I mean, they've had good hay before, but getting that much grain, they don't need anything. Now, old Breezy, I don't know if you can see her over there. She's nibbling on that hay. She don't think that's too bad, and she's got some grain she could have if she wanted it, because they haven't cleaned all them pans up yet. Well, Pokey right behind me here, the black and white one, she's on the hay, and she's not eating the grain. I'm really surprised at that. He said there was quite a bit of alfalfa in this hay. This is second cutting, and he said there was quite a bit of alfalfa. And if there's good alfalfa, a horse will walk away from corn for good alfalfa. A cow would probably not walk away from corn for good alfalfa. But a horse will. Now they'll walk right back and get more corn. They ain't gonna let that corn get away from them. But good alfalfa, ooh boy, that is right up their alley. That is what they like. And they're all plenty fat for winter, so there's no problem there. That's her mom right there, Tinsel Girl. I don't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's doing either. She just thinks somebody else has something better than her. So, Tinsel's an old horse. She might like that better than alfalfa. But well, we're almost done for 9:40. Yeah, God bless everybody, and we'll talk again hopefully more often. This week I'm going to try to get back on my regular daily schedule. And no politics tonight. I didn't even watch any politics all week. That was good for me. But yeah, God bless, and get ready for fall. Get outside and enjoy this weather. God bless everybody. We'll talk soon.